Today, we're diving into a cybersecurity story that, honestly, should be a massive wake-up call for every single person running a business, big or small.
So let me just start by asking you this. Do you ever catch yourself thinking, my business is safe. We're not some huge corporation. Why would a hacker ever come after us? It's a super common thought, but as we're about to see, it's also a really dangerous one. And that brings us to a headline that absolutely sent shockwaves through the financial world. The data breach at Prosper, the lending platform, well, that's the wake-up call we're talking about, and we're going to break down exactly why it matters to you. So first off, what even is Prosper? It's a pretty popular peer-to-peer lending platform. Basically, it connects people who want to lend money with people who need to borrow it. But not long ago, hackers got in and stole an absolute mountain of personal, sensitive information.
To really get why this is such a big deal, we need to kind of pop the hood and look at the anatomy of the attack itself. Let's dig into the numbers and see what they actually took, because the scale here, it is truly staggering.
Just look at this number, 17.6 million people. This wasn't some small hiccup, this was a complete catastrophe. Every single one of those individuals is now vulnerable. And check out what they stole. We're not talking about just a list of email addresses, no way. We're talking about the keys to your entire life, full names, home addresses, and yes, even social security numbers. This is a ready-made identity theft kit.
So how'd they do it? What was the master plan? Well, while nothing's been officially confirmed, experts are pointing to one of the oldest tricks in the book, credential theft. It's when attackers get their hands on a real username and password and just walk right in the digital front door.
And this brings up an absolutely crucial point. The hackers probably didn't use some secret high-tech gadget or some undiscovered trick. They most likely used common, well-known tactics that prey on basic security weaknesses. And you know what that means? It means these kinds of attacks are often totally preventable.
Okay, so right about now, you might be thinking, man, that's awful for them, but what does that have to do with my business? Well, this is exactly where the problem lands right on your doorstep.
Just take a second and really let that sink in. This isn't just some abstract technical issue. It's an absolute nightmare. The trust you spent years, maybe decades building with your customers, it could be gone. Just poof, overnight. That's the reality of a data breach. And the damage goes way beyond your reputation. You're looking at a financial tidal wave. You've got the insane cost of just fixing the breach, then come the massive legal fees, heavy government fines, and of course, customers who will walk away and never, ever come back. For a small business, any single one of those could be a knockout blow. So here's the bottom line. The Prosper breach isn't just Prosper's problem. It's a warning shot for everyone. Cyber criminals are looking for this data wherever they can get it. If you store customer information, if you have employee records, you are a target. This isn't an IT problem, it's a business survival problem. Now, I know that all sounds pretty terrifying, but listen, you are not helpless here. So let's shift gears from the problem to the solution. We're going to walk through a clear 5-step playbook that you can use to seriously strengthen your defenses starting today. Okay, let's run through these 5 game changers. Number 1, enforce strong authentication. That means multi-factor authentication, or MFA. It's like adding a big, heavy deadbolt to your digital front door. A password just isn't enough anymore. 2, keep all your software updated. All those little update notifications, they're patching the holes that hackers love to sneak through. It's simple, but it's critical. 3, train your team. Your employees are your human firewall, but they have to know what to look for, how to spot those tricky phishing emails. 4, encrypt your sensitive data. This basically scrambles it, making it totally unreadable and useless to anyone who steals it. And finally, number 5, have an incident response plan. You need to know exactly who to call and what to do before a crisis hits, not while you're scrambling in the middle of one.
It is so easy to look at that list and just see a bunch of expenses, right? But we have to reframe how we think about this. This isn't a cost, it's an investment in the survival of your company.
And this just lays it all out, plain and simple. On one side, you have prevention, a planned, manageable investment to keep your business safe. On the other side, you've got recovery, unplanned, chaotic, catastrophic costs from fines and fees and lost customers that can literally shut you down for good. I mean, the choice seems pretty clear, doesn't it?
So, in the end, we're right back where we started, with a question for you. The Prosper breach is a warning, for sure, but it's also an opportunity to take action. So which will it be? Is your business going to be the next cautionary headline? Or is it going to be a success story built on a solid foundation of security and trust? The choice is yours.